Ooh, and let's see here. And then I gotta put you in here. All right, I'm gonna share it there. And I'm gonna title this bad boy up. Whatever you want to do, I'm down with. So if you want to do one scene, that's cool. That's usually what happens. But yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do whatever. I'm there. I'm there for the ride, man.
Hey, back at you.
Yeah. We are. I think we are live. Let's see. I'm gonna put us live. And we've got one, two. We got 9, buddy. So pick a number between 1 and 9.
It's got to be 7.
Oh yeah, 7, buddy. This comes from Lisa, and the suggestion is reinforcement. Reinforcement. Oh man.
No, you go.
I was gonna say I don't think we're gonna make it out of here, man.
This is what I was going to say too. And if one of us doesn't make it, the other one should take care of the family.
Oh, without a doubt, Serge. Without a doubt, if one of us doesn't make it, the other one's got to take care of the family. But I mean, we are surrounded. I don't think there are reinforcements coming.
Clark, I was afraid to tell you when we embarked on this mission, but it is suicide mission.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I'm happy. I'm ready to go. I mean, my family's just, I got my brother, and then like you can take care of him if you want. I got a daughter. She doesn't talk to me, so I want to go out in a blaze of glory, buddy.
I too want to go out in blaze of glory. I'm hoping you take care of my family.
Hey, hey! You look at me. You look right here. If anything happens and I make it out alive and you don't, then I promise you I'll take care of your family. I mean, I'll be the best provider I can for Dora and the kids, and I mean that's all I can do, right?
And thank you. And you can feel free to have sex with my wife.
Well, really?
Yes, of course. You're taking care of family. You should have sex with wife.
Well, like I feel like she should have a say in that, to be completely honest with you. I'm not gonna like come to her and go, hey, Serge has passed away. It's time we engage in relations. I think she should have a say in that.
We discussed it before leaving. Yes, dear, I'm going on suicide mission. And if anything happens to me, Clark will take care of you.
Really?
Yes, dear.
He seems so ruggedly handsome and young.
Yes, it is true.
I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die, Serge.
I appreciate it, but the chances are very slim I will return. And just so you know, I have seen Clark in the shower. You will be happy. We had a good explanation about it. She is down.
Did you say she is down?
Yes, she is down for you to be replacing me.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I trust that you've had a conversation with her. Wow. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. You prepared, right? You prepared for anything that could happen. You don't want to spring this on her.
I told her to start cooking because you like borscht. Sweetheart, Clark is a big fan of beet soup, so please cook, put it in the freezer. Be prepared for him when he comes through the door.
You told him about my borscht soup?
Yes, I told him everything about you, even that heart-shaped mole on your tukis.
Oh. Well, that seems to be someone that you can trust. If you trust Clark, I trust you.
and I trust Clark. I told her, I trust you with my life.
All right. Then let's do one thing. Let's make sure that we get out of here alive, all right?
Oh,
What?
I have not anticipated the thought of escaping here, but this would make me very happy.
Well, don't you want to see Dora? Like, isn't that your desire, is to get out of here to see her?
Well, I said my goodbyes, so.
So,
Oh
ow! Ah!
no! Clark!
God!
Oh, Clark! Quick! Quick, let me put compression on your wound!
Ah, that hurts! Ah!
Oh, Clark! Oh
Serge,
no!
Serge,
Oh,
Serge,
oh,
Serge, look at me.
oh.
Serge, look at me.
Clark,
I'm not gonna make it.
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
Clark,
God.
Clark,
We're not gonna make it.
I must tell you something before the life leaves my body.
Okay.
I am a traitor. I revealed our position to the enemy.
Oh boy, dude. This is ironic because I also am a traitor.
Oh, then we are both brothers of the traitorhood.
Yes. BTH. We're both brothers of the traitorhood. Oh God. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mine also hurts so much. My wife will be so disappointed that you are not coming to make love to her and eat her borscht.
I mean, from the sound of it, you built me up pretty high.
Oh, yes, you should hear when I told her. Sweetheart, you will love Clark. He is very strong, very masculine, and very patriotic.
What? What is his dreams and aspirations, Serge?
Well, he always wanted to be an air conditioning repairman.
Oh, oh, that's a real man.
Yeah, and you make decent money, and we live in a hot place, so it's perfect for you.
Oh, I'm starting to question why I married you because he sounds like a wonderful man.
Ah, it completely destroyed my marriage telling her about you.
Hey, look at me. Serge, get over here. Look at me.
I'm looking. I'm looking at you.
Just because of who I am doesn't make you any less of who you are.
Oh,
You got that?
you are such supportive and good comrade.
Serge, you gotta get out of you gotta make it home to her.
Ah, perhaps I can crawl out on my belly.
Crawl out. I'll cause a distraction. And then I want you to get out of here and get your way back. You don't understand how strong love can be.
But Clark, you will die, and I will have to carry this in my conscience for the rest of my life.
Serge, the way I've been living, I am already dead.
Oh.
You motherfucker!
Sweetheart,
Honey,
I'm home.
Serge, come in. You're bleeding. Come in.
Just a little bit. It turned out it was just flesh wound.
Come
But
in.
Clark,
Close the door. Oh, I'm so good to. Oh.
oh, oh.
I missed you so much.
I am sorry. I am sorry it is me and not Clark coming to eat your borscht and make
Why?
love to you.
Why do you put this Clark up on a pedestal?
He is everything that I wanted to be.
You're already everything that I could ever hope for.
Oh,
Oh, you kissed like a Doberman Pinscher.
Oh, thank you. I am practicing.
Oh,
I mean, I mean, on my arm, of course. Yeah, not with Clark. Not with, not. I just, I have big announcement.
yeah?
Doc, I have decided to become an air conditioning repairman. Ah,
Oh, it's a dream come true.
this for me and also for Clark. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. Scene! Buddy! Oh,
Oh, that was so much fun.
dude, how fun was that?
Pretty fun.
Oh, I love it. I love like using the whole reinforcement thing and then just grabbing that gun and being like trapped in a place.
Yeah, only one of us got out.
I mean, who knew at the beginning who was going to make it?
I had no idea. I thought my character was a goner.
Well, I mean, it seemed like I I got shot in the chest. I wasn't gonna make it, man.
I only had flesh wounds.
It like went into your, it hit your side.
Oh, oh, big gaping hole. I didn't know this.
What brought you into improv, my friend? How'd you make your way?
Well, it was very interesting. It was about 2007, maybe 2006. And this was before West Side Comedy Theater was West Side Comedy Theater, and it was still it was a different brand of theater. And I had gone to see a short form improv show in a playhouse in Santa Monica, and it was just so exciting. It was the first improv
Yeah.
I'd ever seen, and I thought this looks like fun. And then I went to the theater that that pre-existed West Side, and I took some levels there.
It was the
And
West Side Eclectic, right?
West Side Eclectic Theater,
Yeah.
yes, yes. And then I had to go back to Florida to take care of some business in 2008, and I was gone for like 2 years. And then when I came back to Santa Monica, I just immersed myself in classes at West Side, and it's my passion. I just love
Well, and you're performing and teaching, right? And
it. Yes.
what have you found out as a teacher that maybe you didn't know before you started teaching? Like, how has it helped your performance?
Well, any note that I give is a note that I take for myself as well, and a reminder to myself that I see if I see one of my performing classmates or students, I guess, do something and a light bulb goes off and it reminds me to make sure that I keep that note inside so that I'm a better player. And it's also so very, very inspiring to work with lower level
Oh
students.
yeah.
And when they make that change, when it clicks, when it's like, oh yeah, nobody ever told me about responding to my scene partner's emotional subtext instead of the words, and then something clicks and they start doing it. It's just such a wonderful.
Oh, yeah, it's the best when you see those moments, in people's eyes where they're like, "Oh, I get it." And then they take that and they add that tool to their tool belt.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. And maybe I'll leave a little bit of inspiration beyond the grave, so to speak.
What skills have you really used in this pandemic? What improv tools do you think help the most right now?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I heard you have a discussion about that with someone else, and it's like, yeah, that's true. It's really all about just responding to the moment.
Oh,
It's and I'm fighting it all the time because I mean I just passed the California bar, and I'm really eager to get out there and do some good for people,
yeah.
and and I can't get out and do anything. And now I've been performing at a wonderful theater called Improv City in Irvine,
Oh
and we're
yeah.
doing online stuff. But I want to get back there, and I just have to keep reminding myself to be centered, be here in the moment, say yes and to what's happening right here around me, and remember how lucky that I am.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard because you you use those skills on stage all the time, but then to apply it to life sometimes gets real hard. And it's really, you're just taking the same skills that you normally use, but now you're using it in your everyday.
Well, hopefully they become embedded in my personality, but I catch myself, particularly in interpersonal relationships, my mom, sometimes losing my focus of being present in the moment and saying yes and, but you just have to keep trying to come back to it. It's always a struggle.
Yeah, and allow yourself those moments of failure, you know?
Yeah, 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 and then learn from it.
Yeah.
That's all any of us can do.
Yeah, it's like you're ever changing, learning, adapting based on the situation.
Yeah, the situation has been pretty flat, not changing or too much lately, but even that gives a great opportunity to accept the challenge. All of the great philosophers, particularly in Eastern philosophy, say, be here now,
Oh,
be
so
present in the moment.
yep, it's so
It's,
hard.
it's hard. It's hard. That's why I'm Breeze and not the Dalai Lama. Although I
Yeah.
have the I have the haircut for it though.
Hey man, you don't know. Never too late.
Hey, I would not mind. I would
Um,
not mind.
give me four jobs you've had, really, and but one that's made up. Give me three true jobs and one that's a made up job. I'll try to guess which one. I know some of the jobs you've had, so I'll try and guess which one I think is the lie. So what are
Okay.
three
Okay.
real
Let's
jobs?
see. Well, public defender,
Okay.
um, commercial pilot,
Okay.
ice cream scooper, and dive master.
What's the last one?
Dive master. Scuba diving master.
Oh, I think the lie is ice cream scooper. I think you've done the other ones.
Um, yes, because I actually did work in an ice cream parlor, but I only sold the candy. So yes, nicely done.
Well, I knew you were a public defender, and you've got some crazy stories about that. And I'm pretty sure you were a pilot, but I didn't know if it was like commercial airlines or what. And then
Uh,
I thought, yeah, I don't. I think you were a dive master too, because I know you've gone diving a ton, and you do a lot of
yeah,
scuba. So I'm like, I would assume that. But that's funny. You worked in an ice cream shop, but didn't scoop the ice cream.
yeah. My job was the candies, and it was in high school. My first day, the boss said, "You can eat as much chocolate as you want." It was called Barricinis. They were kind of fancy. They were very fancy at the time candies. And boy, that day I ate like 8 candies, chocolates, and I felt so bad that from then on, just the smell of
Really?
the chocolates just put me completely off. So yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
was just,
dude.
it's okay. I can have one of these.
Oh.
So yeah.
Well, man,
And
you're so fun to play with, and you have such great stories too. Like, you always have such adventures, man, and I mean, that's the key to life is having adventures.
that's what I think too. There's, I would rather spend money on an experience
Yeah,
than on an item.
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's
Yeah,
taking and experiencing other, people and places and cultures. I think that's so much better for us as humans than getting stuff.
I think so too. What about you? Give me 4 jobs, one made up.
Okay, I was a caddy. Uh, worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken, scraping the bottom off of the warmers where they kept chicken and scraping things off the bottom of that. I was a lottery ball for a promotional company. And I was a demonstrator for an ultra luxury car known as the Maybach.
Wow, boy, that is tough. That is tough because I can totally see you as a caddy. And, maybe in the fried chicken place, it sounds like a decent summer high school job. I don't know.
Does it? Does it?
Well, I mean, it sounds like a summer high school job. I guess I'll track.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the luxury car demonstrator.
No, I actually was a demonstrator for Maybach, which was a basically handmade Mercedes $400,000 car. They sent me out, and instead of a brochure, I would go out and drive VIPs and take it around in Chicago. Yeah, it was. I knew nothing about cars, so I had to BS my way and talk about foot-pound of torque and all this stuff that I don't know what it means. And I did work at a Kentucky Fried Chicken where I scraped. It was disgusting.
It really sounds horrible.
Oh, it's terrible.
I'm a vegan, so it sounds extra horrible to me.
Oh, it's bad. I was a lottery ball for the Illinois Lottery where I went to, and it was at where the Chicago White Sox played, but the Major League Baseball didn't condone gambling, so you couldn't talk to kids. So I was in this lottery ball, but I couldn't talk to kids, which was the worst because their parents are like, "Can you say hi?" And it's like, "Nope, can't talk to your son." It was horrible. I was never a caddy. My brother was a caddy. I was never a caddy.
Oh, you fooled me because I could just see you out there. Your putter, sir.
Oh, I think I would have been good at it, but the thought of like dragging around clubs for 3-4 hours at a shot on a hot summer day, I was like, ugh, not my thing.
Oh boy. This is just a little aside. I was listening a long time ago to an interview with a famous golfer, Tiger Woods. And they were talking about an upcoming tournament. Tiger Woods said this, and I'm quoting, he said, "This is the kind of course where you have to be careful with your putts."
I like big putts, and I cannot lie.
Hey, Caddy reminded me of that. Wow.
How can people want to reach out to you and get a hold of you for, classes or follow you on social media? What's the best way?
I'm glad you asked because I just launched my website, improvbreeze.com. Improvbreeze.com. And there you can find a little bit about me and my teaching and coaching philosophy and upcoming shows and classes and workshops. I have a show tomorrow night at 7:30 on the Improv City Facebook page. It'll be streamed live on there. It's a short form show that I'm in.
May 29th?
That's Friday. Yes, I guess that's
May 29th, 2020. So if you're seeing this in the future, get a time machine and come back. But if you're watching it now, definitely tune in tomorrow.
Yes. And then Monday night, so that's June 1st, I think, I am teaching a 2.5 hour from 7 to 9:30 basic improv scene skills workshop, also online. And you can find all the information on improvbreeze.com.
Oh, dude, so great. Thanks for sharing that. And so fun playing with you, man.
You too, buddy. Thank you for the opportunity. You remain, as always, a great inspiration.
Oh, love you, pal. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.